Hey, Nexus ecosystem. It's nice to see all of you. Every 2 weeks, we come at you on Thursday at 4 o'clock. I forgot to change my background. Oh, now I'm going to have to do it live. That's all right. My name's Deb Caswell. Hey, Nexus ecosystem. It's nice to see all of
Okay,
you.
let's see how many
Every
errors.
2 weeks, we come at you on Thursday at
Good.
4 o'clock.
Good.
I forgot to change.
Because we only do it every 2 weeks. So, I
If
mean, it's
you
not
missed
very
it the
good.
first time, you got to hear it the second time. All
Welcome
right.
to our world, people.
My name is Deb Caswell. I am one of the DeFi divas. We have with us also Rhonda Benbow. Nice to see you, Rhonda. Of
Nice
course,
to see you.
Dawn is buried. Every day we say Dawn is buried. She's got way too much work to do, so she can't even join us. So, I want to mention real quick that you can see my background. I forgot to change it to my DeFi background, but this is the space in which I live. Digibot and NSI. A couple of trading platforms over there dealing with crypto. One is more centralized. One is DeFi, our end sites under the Nexus ecosystem umbrella. Anyway, find out all about us when you zip on over to Discord and join our Discord over there, the Nexus ecosystem. We teach you how to crypto. We have phenomenal projects coming at you all the time. And in fact, we're neck deep working in one right now that we are so very excited about. And it's called Stardom Chance. It's our Stardom babies, right? So I'm going to turn it over to Rhonda. And I've got to say before we get started that Rhonda, I'm just so excited about the work she's done for this project in working on the NFTs, the utility behind the NFTs, the documentation behind the NFTs, these beautiful little babies that you're going to see, and the concept behind them. This came from our Rhonda Bembo, and we're just so very excited about that and want to honor you and make sure that we're cheering for you as you talk a little bit about what we've got going on and share with the world
Oh,
where we're at, what we're doing.
I will tell you before we talk about babies, and I feel like that. What was that line in that movie? I see dead people. All I see are babies.
Right.
All I see are I see babies. It's all I see for the last. But it's so fun, folks. It really, really is. And I will say, I have to say, thank goodness for great programs like Digibot and NSI Insights, because when you don't have time to figure it out yourself, these two platforms, like the team, Candace, Deb, and team, like, hold your hand through it, and then you put it all into place. And Digi especially, Digi just does his thing, and you kind of go, okay, good, I can go play with babies now.
Right, right. Yeah. So if you haven't heard of Digibot, Digibot trades crypto. So we start with Bitcoin, trade that for altcoins. As those altcoins go up, Digibot then sells them back for Bitcoin. So you end up with more Bitcoin than what you started in. We don't believe in taking negative trades. So we have an amazing money management system that actually holds on to your trades until they're back into profit. We use our new cost averaging system, which is a hybrid of cost averaging that you might know about. And it is phenomenal. So we can take some of those trades that Digi took a while back as the market was going down. We can buy more now closer to the bottom of where the chart is, right? Buy more. So now as that goes up, you can cost average those trades and come out of those negative trades much quicker. So phenomenal stuff. I encourage everybody to head on over to the Digibot YouTube channel. That's DIGIEBOT, Digibot YouTube channel, and check out some of the newer videos that we have there that's showing exactly what Digibot does. Doug is doing daily updates so that you can see the actual results. So we don't tell you the profit percentage that's being made over there. We don't promise you that, but we definitely do show you every single day in an update of what Digibot is doing. So I encourage everybody to head on over there and check it out. And you're right, we can do the fun stuff while Digi's working in the background. We need more projects where we have AI systems working, doing the stuff we do now in the
Yeah.
background while we do the other stuff. How come we
Yeah.
haven't built
It's,
this for ourselves?
I know. We do need our own little AI fun.
Yes, indeed.
We'll get it. We'll work on that
Yeah,
because
that's
we're
next.
DeFi divas. We can do it all. So I yeah, I'm forever grateful for for easy buttons wherever we can find them,
Yes,
especially when it comes to our finances and our future. So it's so uber important when you're not an expert in the field or in that space to align yourself with people who are experts, aka Doug Kyle, hello,
right?
and people who are so well versed and well trained in these systems like Deb and Candace and Brendan. It's just that's what I like. They say you are as rich as the five people you spend the most time with, or so. I can't remember how that statement goes, but surround yourself with people who know what and how and follow along, and all of a sudden you're going to be one of those people who knows what and how, and people are
Exactly.
going to start following you and you'll be helping them. So um yeah, jump in.
And that brings me to back to the babies because, the baby stardom chance is all about becoming someone who knows someone,
Who
like
knows?
really putting your foot in the door, getting your foot in the door. So that speaks to the utility that's behind these NFTs that Rhonda's going to talk about. And I want to make sure everybody understands that just by holding one of these NFTs, you actually have access to some really cool stuff that most of the world doesn't automatically just have access to. I think the utility behind this project is so important for us to get this message out and help people
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
what it is that we have our hands on here and what they can have their hands on here.
yeah. I agree. And I think in the early days of NFTs, it was all about the weird or cute or weird image that was tied to it, the weird looking dog or the strange pixelated faces. And they're kind of cool and weird and quirky. And now this space is evolving into the utility of what an NFT can bring to you on a practical level through the blockchain. So the security and the capabilities of the blockchain to track all of this stuff. So that startup chance is definitely diving deep into that space. And yes, we have a really cute, cool, fun group of characters. However, it is this list of perks and benefits once you join the Startup Chance Guild. And we've when we first talked about it, we were talking all about how you could land a speaking role in a movie, or you could go to dinner with movie stars, people that were in a movie, or you could all of these movie reality show. And some people just aren't like, I don't want to hang out with stars. I'm a star. Why do I need to hang out with stars, right? I hang out with them all the time. I mean, hello, I know famous people. But some of these other perks are really cool that you might get an NFT, or you'll be able to potentially say, okay, I want to shadow a director or a producer or an art director from on a film set for a week. Like, if you're interested in the front camera, being in front of the camera, or if you're interested in the back end of this industry, this entertainment industry, this guild is packed with opportunities for folks to jump in, get an experience, and it is very heavily experience driven. And yeah, when they say, it's all about who you know, if you have a Star Baby NFT and you're a member of the guild, you kind of are like a big deal.
Yeah, and
If you're
and I want to make sure that we're clear on that. And when you said and you're a member of the guild, the thing about this is you become a member of that guild just by purchasing an NFT here, right? So I want to
right,
make sure that everybody understands. We're going to go through the perks here. I want to make sure everybody understands there's only one thing you have to do. There's only one thing you have to do to be a part of all of this, and that is buy a
like,
baby.
buy a
Buy an
baby.
NFT baby. I
Yeah,
mean, a star baby, one of your
it's
very own. It's
I know.
incredible. Membership It is by having that NFT, and I think that that is just phenomenal.
It's insane. I don't know of any other. We haven't found any yet. NFTs that have a club or a guild or an association, a community that is so packed with very cool and very much driven in this entertainment and movie space. And again, what goes everything from you could have a speaking role in a film, and that means you're like on set and speaking to the camera. It might just be me at Starbucks going, "Can I have a chai tea latte?" That would be cool. I would
Right?
love to be in a movie
Oh
ordering
my
my
gosh,
chai.
you
This
would
is
so nail that line.
would because
You would nail it.
I've practiced it. I'm out of practice because this is a fake chai tea.
Yeah.
It's a reusable cup that I've just filled up with my own tea.
And your seven, don't you have a high maintenance list of
I
seven?
do. I'm very
Um,
yes. A
yeah.
venti 7 pump chai
Oh
with
yeah,
sugar
seven
free vanilla,
pump.
add non-fat milk and no water.
I knew seven was in there. It's very high maintenance. I would
It
never
is high
order it for
maintenance. I
you.
am.
Yeah.
I am. So if that's the word, though, that's the line I get to use in a film. If I
Nailed
were
it.
to get that, I will nail it. I will nail it. And the other fun things that potentially you have this opportunity to experience and I would much rather like shadow a producer. I want to see how they put all this
Right?
together. I want to hang out with the big boss, with the
Exactly.
director. Are you kidding? I'm gonna be a director, right? So it's some really fun opportunities to get into that space and experience it. And even the list of items that just automatically come with this NFT guild membership is they've got a very cool cold storage card, physical card that is your membership card with which has a chip that holds your NFT. You can attend a master class with directors and producers. Again, fascinating. That's the stuff that I would like all day
Hmm.
long, right? Airdrops of future NFTs, entrances to virtual movie studio, NFT museums. Um, you can, get movie props, things like that. So it's very fun. Dare I say, it's very cool. If you don't want this because you're not into it, but you know someone who is, well, perfect present because it's so easy to transfer control of an NFT once you pick it up. You can transfer it to anyone. And so just thought of that. Nice present for somebody who's an aspiring, whatever. So there is a lot of fun to this, and it will grow in its appeal as it continues to it just gets richer. Right now they have three movie studios on board, one in the UK, one in the US, and one that's based in Thailand, who has outlets in other Asian um, countries. And they're adding other movie studios all the time, so there'll always be opportunities to put your name in the hopper and say, I'd love to have the chance to speak in a movie or spend time with a director or go to a reality show or whatever that would be. It's a lot of fun. So um, consider that. So what we did was we sort of zoned in on 10 movies that we all kind of relate to. And if you know anything about NFTs, they don't look all nice and neat and tidy, right? These NFTs look kind of funky and weird. So as soon as we weird them up, all kinds of stuff happens. All of a sudden, the rainbow goes neon and there's other movie characters flying around in the background and there's a gopher popping up from it is a great deal of fun. And once we mint the NFTs, that's when you find out exactly which NFT you have and what rarities it has. And those rarities may very well be that guaranteed speaking role or that guaranteed opportunity to shadow a director or producer or go to a reality show. That doesn't mean that if you didn't get that NFT that you will never be able to do that. You're we're always able to go ahead and submit to be somebody that they'll draw your name and say, okay, we've got another movie that's being produced, and you're able to, if you want to put your name in the hopper, and so there's lots of opportunities. And the first go around, there are going to be some people who automatically, and the first movie is actually set to start filming in October in Tennessee. They've already got, I mean, they're working on pre-production already. So it's getting real. It's getting real. So it will be a lot of fun. Oh, so this is, I hadn't changed this. So a, a side note, things change fast in this in this space, really fast. So originally we were going to launch our marketing campaign next week, and we actually pushed it forward a week because up until this morning, we had, I don't know, 2.5 million. We have a list of 60 something influencers who are chomping at the bit to promote this via their own social medias. And as of this morning, we landed a couple of little fish with 14 million followers and 13.5 million followers. We're up to 27.5 million followers.
Wow.
Combined with all of these influencers who are ready to talk up star babies, and each of these influencers are buying at least one, if not more, of their own star babies. They'll be speaking it up on social media. They're going to build this brand. Yeah. And so there is another very interesting reason to jump into this space, especially within this very short window of time where we have the opportunity to jump in and pick up a star baby for $200 versus when it goes to A-list and it goes to $250, and then when it goes to public and it goes to $300. So we've got a really small window of opportunity for you to jump in, pick up a star baby before it hits that, before these 27 million.
And Rhonda, I think it's really important that I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there. So this project came to us months ago, right? When then, the rest of the team was kind of introduced to it and we kind of walked through the process. I thought it was really cool, but I didn't think that it was a project really that I'd probably want to be involved in. And I can't even answer why, except that I personally didn't have the excitement level toward this particular project that I like to have before jumping into a project, right? So yes. I think that might speak to a good number of our community members who have, who maybe saw this the first time it was presented and stepped back from that and said, probably not for me, and then ignored it the rest of the time, right? So it just so happens that we had a meeting a couple of weeks ago, and Peter came on and really went through a lot of the changes that had been made to this project. Yeah. And even before that, Rhonda, when you introduced your design and your concept behind these babies, it opened my eyes to this. Wow, this is really actually a lot cooler. This NFT really is coming out to be a really great thing. Then I started really digging into the utility behind it. And then when I heard that yes, we can be excited about something, and I understand why we would be excited about something. Yeah. But when we find out that people in this industry are chomping at the bit to have a part in this NFT with the utility behind it, that's when I tend to open my eyes and stand up and say, wait a second, I'm pretty sure this one is for me. Yeah. So maybe, I hope that I connected with maybe even one person out there in our community who might have been coming from that same space as I was coming from, and that shift that I made once I learned a little bit more. I just kind of hope that will open some people's eyes to the idea of what if? Yeah. Wouldn't it be great to be a part of something that you got one little NFT, paid $200 for that, and months from now, you maybe want to sell your baby to somebody else who wants to have a shot, or you actually
Yes.
want to be standing behind that camera and understanding how that whole thing works, watching those actors and actresses up there reading
Yeah.
their lines, or maybe you want to be one of those people reading your lines. The opportunity is tremendous here, and people pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to have that sit down meeting with the people who are in the right place that might be able to introduce or open a door for them. I think it was Mark the other day who was talking about you've got no, I think it was Steve actually who said
Mhm.
you've got this whole group of people who are waiters and waitresses and doing these odd jobs. They moved to LA, they're doing all these odd jobs. They're just trying to get their foot in the door, and they would pay thousands of dollars to get a sit down with somebody, right?
Yes, they would.
What if owning one little NFT
Mhm.
could open that door for somebody?
Mhm.
This is
This
it's
is,
insane, and I just
yeah.
want to be real with people. You gotta open your eyes to this one and
Mhm.
trust that there's something big coming. And this could
Yeah.
be this could be there's no, you know what, there's no
Uh,
guarantees in any of what we do, but it could be.
It that and I'm going to jump in right with you, Deb. And even though I was involved from, very early on creating this NFT series and stuff, I'm like, well, I don't know. And then we started talking about all the things behind the scenes. And like I used to work in costuming and I used to work on a TV show. I would tell you what TV show, but then it would date me in their wardrobe department. And it's, very cool and all that stuff. I love that. I just didn't ever think I want to get back into it or, whatever. But, um, and then, like you said, Deb, it just becomes real intriguing when you realize we have an absolute verbal. Jeff spent an hour on a Zoom call with this one kid. Let me tell you, he's 23, 14 million followers just on Instagram. He's got like 10 million on TikTok. I mean, it's insane. And he's in Latin America. He's big. And this guy was all over it. He was like, "This is fantastic. This is amazing. This is the concept is great. The idea of Stardom Chance, of people having a vehicle, a way for them to get involved in this industry that they want to be a part of so dearly, but don't know anybody, And this Stardom Chance is all about that. And Star Babies is a way for Stardom Chance to get the start, to get the funds going for that first film, to get this whole thing rolling. So that's the other cool thing about this is once you get in and you have a Star Baby or two or three, um, you're helping get that first two or three films off the ground and in production, and it's just going to blossom from there because they'll continue to build revenue and build resources and be able to do more and more films. And you'll know that somebody who wrote a screenplay and submitted it because they joined Stardom Chance and they submitted their screenplay, and it was chosen amongst the 300 other screenplays to be turned into a film. You'll be able to say, I helped that guy get his start. It's
Exactly.
so cool. It is so
Mhm.
cool. So it is a very fun project. As I said, we have pushed it a week because this kid just came on um, today, and he says I need a little bit. Give me another week so I can get my marketing in order because it's a lot of people that he has to figure out and get things pulled together to communicate to. And we're like, 14 million. Okay. I guess we'll wait. So we pushed it back a week and for all the right reasons,
Yeah.
because this brings value to every single NFT holder. Um, because these influencers are building this brand for us. It's not you and I. Thank goodness you're not depending on my tweets and my Facebook
Right.
mentions because,
Yeah.
anybody who's listening to this right now is probably in my friends, and there's, it's a small list. Just saying, not even close to 14.
Right.
Deb
Mm.
does. Deb's different. Me, I got way less than that.
Yeah,
So
one post and I tell you it's everybody goes
every,
crazy. Yeah, I am so
I
grateful that we're not relying on what I do on social media because
am too.
it's just it's not a lot. So,
No, no, it's not. So please take a look at it. We do have the opportunity to we'll put the I don't we can't put the post in YouTube, I'm sorry. The link, because I don't know, we'll leave that to Sharona. She's our go-to on that stuff. She'll either post it or she won't. But if you come to our Discord, the Nexus Ecosystem Discord, you can find out all about it. You can find out about the free whitelist, the special whitelist, which ends on Sunday evening. And if you miss that because you see this afterwards, it's okay. You can jump on the A list. It's only $250, so it's not, and on the when we go to A list as well as the public mint, you'll have the opportunity to use a credit card. So you won't have to rely on cryptocurrency. So those folks who might want to get into this space or whatever, but they don't know crypto, it's not a problem. On A list and on public, they're able to pull out their credit card, which we all know how to do that, right?
right? A little too much sometimes.
A little too, yes. So please, 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 we'd love for you to join us on this one. It is good, good fun. And the reveal party will be quite interesting because, yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. Those babies right now, they make so much noise at night. I'm telling you what, Deb, they're in the closet playing with those with costumes and props and all. And I'm like, well, you guys keep it down. They're getting out of control. I don't know what to do.
I
So I'll
love
be
it.
anxious when we get to the reveal day because that means everybody else gets to take care of them. I don't need to feed them and keep them in line.
Yes, they're so awesome too. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined us on YouTube today. We oftentimes
Thank you.
we know Sharona's always there managing and answering questions and watching you
Yeah.
guys. We sometimes forget to come say hi. So thank you, Tracy Cole. She had the same experience too, and she now has two star babies. Congratulations, Tracy.
Yay! Thank you.
Exactly what happened to Judy McCoster as well. So thank you, Judy, for
Yeah.
joining us. Rico bought 10 but wants to buy two more. Is that possible at the $200 level? Catapult didn't
Well,
seem to let me.
I
Hmm.
believe that if you used a different wallet through CMP, you may purchase additional. You can't go in with the same wallet you used originally, but if you go in and hook up a different wallet, absolutely, you could do 10 more.
Yeah.
Just say,
Yeah, just
no, they're 10
Rico,
more.
I've got as an example, I've got a couple of kids that I manage their wallets for, and in fact my mother as well. So that's how I sometimes get some extra things so I can fill their wallets
Yeah,
with goodies.
yeah.
So everybody, Perry Van, everybody that's here, I see you, we see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Yep.
Do you have any more on Star Babies or?
No, I have nothing else. Um so one I'm so one dimensional right now. It's all about babies.
Yeah,
Um, but
I
it's
get
all
it.
good.
I
It's all
get it.
good. So we're back in 2 more weeks on Thursday at 4 o'clock Pacific, right here, same channel, same time, same divas. Maybe Dawn will. You probably all are thinking, who is this elusive
Who is
Dawn person? I
Dawn?
haven't seen her.
They always talk about Dawn, but who
You
is
know
that?
what? Well, maybe next time we'll do, at the very least, we'll have her picture on a green screen behind us with us, so it looks like
Perfect. That's what we'll have to do. Yes, Dawn is, we can't say it enough. She is an integral part
everything we do.
everything. And there's just a lot going on. There's a
Yeah,
lot going on. So
yeah.
everybody, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us
for
today.
your
We
time.
really do appreciate you. We love coming to you and giving you some tips and hints. And again, if you are new to crypto, you've never had any crypto before, our Nexus ecosystem, it's what we do. We teach you how to crypto. So make sure
Yeah.
you get into our Discord. Sharona did post the Discord um, the Discord channel. I see the YouTube channel. Discord. Anyway, she posted the Discord. So
Server link.
please, she posted something. Click on it and go follow it and see what it is and get excited because Sharona, she keeps everybody in line. She knows what
She
she's doing.
does. Sharona will not steer you wrong. I'm just saying. You know,
No,
if she's posted that link, you can pretty much like, oh yeah, I'm following Sharona.
yeah,
We all
awesome.
do.
Well, Rhonda, thank you so much for all that you
Good
do.
job. Always, this is the other thing that we love, Deb and I love about DeFi Divas is we get to chat for like a half hour every 2 weeks. It's
Right?
brilliant.
It really is. This is my break actually, and I love it. It's my favorite. All
Yeah.
right, everybody. Thank you again. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. You guys are amazing. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Love you to the moon, and
Happy 4th of July.
go get